Thrift shopping and Salvation Army is what we're up to today. I have a thrift haul for you. And y'all, as soon as I got in this thrift store, it started storming. I am so thankful for this sweet employee who offered to go out and roll my back windows up that I accidentally left down. Oh, wow. That's even better. Okay, thank you. So he said anything with a green tag is half off. So that's encouraging. Y'all, and he went out to my car and raised my windows because it is flooding now and I did not have them rolled up. That's so sweet. This is why I love coming here. Oh, that looks like little Christmas trees. Did I show these before? I think I did. And I was like, no, those are too expensive. So looking for some pretty little, maybe Corelle plates or something. These are so cute. I think I've looked at these before. No, maybe not. Those are cute though. For summer. Let's see up here real good. It's cute. $12.99. Have all the jars. No, it's missing a jar there. That's cute though. I just really don't want to make the counter space for that. And then look at that little, what is that? Is that like a kid's thing or is that like an air fryer that's made to look retro? That's cute. That would be pretty for Christmas. Hang on the wall or something? $9.99. It's not old enough looking for me. I don't see any old coffee cups, so I'm not gonna dig through all those. Let's see, there's a lot of brass. Oh, look at this little turtle. Now, isn't he cute? Oh, what is he? I don't know, but that is stinking cute. It's terracotta, whatever it is. I love that. That's so cute. It's different. I ordered y'all ornaments. I don't know, they're in all these little plastic bottles. But I saw this. I think this is kind of cute. Not for $9 though. What? No thanks. Yeah, just a little made in China. So let's slide you back in there.
I can get the box back on.
What's this back here? It's cute.
To be honest with you, the only one out of these that I really wanted was this one.
Yeah, that one, the Coke.
Yeah,
I can see that one would probably be worth something. Because Coca-Cola, old Coca-Cola stuff is.
Old Coca-Cola stuff is worth more than people think.
Yeah, it really is. You know, you can hardly find
I know.
glass Coke bottles. You could get them at Sam's. I mean, not the vintage old
Well,
ones,
like
but
this?
not old. I mean, they're bigger. They're Lord, don't let me drop it. Which are they?
6 for $20.
Okay.
Here.
That is so funny.
Here. I was telling her that it's
I was going to HEB. I'm glad I came here first. So the employee really wanted me to walk up there and see those Coke bottles, and then I spotted that little rooster pin. So now I'm back where I was just a second ago. Y'all, I spotted these on the top shelf, and they are so pretty. These are not just your average paper plate basket holders. These were so much bigger. The only drawback was that these were $2.99 a piece, and I just couldn't justify getting the whole stack for $2.99 for each one. So I ended up leaving them, but stuff like that looks really beautiful just stacked up on a shelf somewhere or something. I think that those were really gorgeous. Again, I just wasn't willing to pay the price. But yeah, I'm going to just kind of mosey around to get to the back of the store here in just a minute, but I want to check out a few things that are up on the top of the shelf here. So one thing I'm noticing going through the Salvation Army is, I believe I've mentioned this before, but y'all, their prices have skyrocketed here. It's almost worse than Goodwill's. I used to could come in here and get things for like 99 cents, $1.99, and I do still get several things for that price, so don't get me wrong. I will continue to shop in here, but some of the prices on some of the things they have in here has just gone wild. Like I say, I do still shop here, and I always will because I do still find good deals, but some of the things are just outrageously priced, especially when we go over to their furniture section. You are going to see just how high they have a lot of this furniture priced, and people just honestly that are shopping secondhand that really need some of those items, they just cannot afford that. I spotted this beautiful linen that I thought I might be able to use around Christmas time, because I did pick up a little platter that you will see here in just a little bit. I have it in my buggy right now. But y'all, I open this up like I do all linens when I am in the thrift store, and I encourage you again to do this when you're there, because this one had a hole in it. It had like some bleach stains, and yes, it was probably pretty inexpensive. You could have cut it up, maybe made towels or little stockings, just different things like that. but I was looking for something to use like for a Christmas shower curtain. So that really wouldn't have worked for me because there was a hole and then there was bleach stains and all the stuff. So I did end up putting this back. But yeah, I am going to take a minute to look through these linens because that is one of my favorite areas to look through in the thrift store. What is happening to our thrift stores? I'm not going to get on that soapbox, but man, I did have a off-camera, very serious conversation with the young man that was working at the thrift store today and voiced my opinion on some of their pricing in a very nice and gentle way. But, ooh, mercy, y'all. Well, like I said, I'm not going to get on that soapbox because I have people that get very angry with me when I voice my opinion. Not that it's going to prevent me from doing so, but that's not what y'all are here for. Let's see what I did get today. Don't think it's really old or anything like that, but it is just this oval platter that I thought would be really pretty maybe around Christmas. So I was thinking maybe I could hang this on a wall or something like that. I really, really wish that it was a little more, you know, old looking. Maybe if it had like some staining or some crazing. I don't know if there's a way to make these look like this. I mean, look like that or not. But here's what it had on the back. It still has the tag and everything. And I'll put it up here where y'all can see it. So here's the barcode tag here on the top. And then here's the stamp here on the bottom. I hope y'all can see it good. Okay, I tried to turn the brightness up, but I don't know if it did any good or not. But it's just a very pretty oval Christmas platter. This oval shape, it's got the holly berries, the red and the green. Just a nice little touch there to decorate with. So I did only pay $1.99 for this. There's the price tag. It's kind of really hard to see right here. Let me see if this camera will focus. So yeah, I grabbed that. I put that in my buggy and then I took it out. I put it in my buggy and I took it out. And I was like, well, let me just get it for $1.99 because it just has that very cottagey kind of Christmas feel that I like with the dishes and decorating with things that are not necessarily, you know, just little figurines and stuff like that. So because they did have that one priced very well, I went ahead and grabbed that for my Christmas stash. Okay, so the next item that I got fits into my home decor very well. I mean, it was not overpriced, so this was one of those items. I don't feel like it was overpriced. I feel like it could have been priced a little bit differently, but I was willing to pay this price for what it was, and I think it is the cutest little, I don't even know, little hanging. So I'll try to turn it where y'all can see it a little better. So you see you can hang things off right here. So my first thought for this was that I could use this out like on my back porch. We have an enclosed back porch, and I could use it to hang like mops and brooms and things like that on because it does stick out a little further here. But then I thought, you know what? Maybe I'll put this in our master bedroom by the wardrobe cabinet because we do like take our robes and our pajamas and stuff like that all first thing in the morning, sometimes right before we go in the bathroom, or, you know, if it's a robe or something like that, we like to hang it up there just so it's not in the bathroom, you know, where it's humid and the shower steamy and all that kind of stuff. So I thought this just might work perfect for holding robes and pajamas and stuff like that right outside the bathroom door and right by the wardrobe cabinet. This was $3.99. That's why I said I don't feel like this was priced too bad. And it's got all of these roosters on here. This one might be a chicken. I don't know. It kind of looks like a rooster too. They all look like roosters to me. Some of them could be chickens. It's kind of hard to tell on this metal. And it, like I said, it is well, I don't know if I told y'all, but it is metal. And so it's just different. I like to incorporate things like this in and around the house just to give it that very country feel that I like to decorate with. It's got these little screw holders back here so you can put it directly into the wall. And yeah, and it's like they're on a little picket fence. Isn't that cute? So yeah, for the price on this one, I didn't think that that was too bad for $3.99 because I really feel like you would have probably paid that at Goodwill and retail. I feel like you probably would have paid a lot more than $3.99 somewhere, in my opinion. It is thundering outside again, y'all, so loud. It has rained here every evening. Sometimes I'm wondering if I'm living in Florida because we have been getting like summer rain every evening and it's almost around 5 o'clock. It is very wild, I tell you. Okay, so I did grab this little hand towel right here that says, I wonder sometimes if we ever give God a headache. Child, y'all know we do. But yeah, it's just this little hand towel right here. And I loved it because of, y'all know it, y'all heard it, let's say it together, the country look. This is just my style. So, I mean, the quote there, or the saying there, you know, that's cute, but I mainly got it because I really just like the way this side looks. I like it kind of plain. I don't like a whole lot of wordy stuff anymore. I used to be all into that. Y'all went through the whole word sign phases and everything. There's nothing wrong with them. I've kind of moved past them now. So I don't know if I will try to style this maybe on my stove where you see this side. I mean, this side, there's nothing wrong with this. And I may style it like that too. But yeah, I just thought that this was a really cute piece. And I think the towels were, golly, $1.99 or $1.49, something like that. They don't put price tags on these. They just have like a sheet up above. It has a scan code back here, but it doesn't say where these are originally from. If I can figure out where these are, or where this is originally from, I'll try to put it on the screen here. But yeah, I do like that it has this little thing here where you can hang it up, like either on, like I have little hooks on my refrigerator, or you can just hang them up to dry or whatever. So yeah, I grabbed this little country tea towel or whatever you want to call it right here for $1.99 or $1.49. I think I've already said that. All right, so let me show y'all this. Because it was storming, as I talked about, so bad in that Salvation Army, I kind of hung around for a while, even after I was done shopping and visiting and all the things in there, because I was talking to the guy running the place for a little bit. I decided to just look through the clothes. I thought, what else do I have to do? It was like pouring so hard, there was no way I was going to try to get to my car. So I took a minute, like I said, and went through the clothes, and I only found one thing. I did find several other little things that I might have been interested in, but they were either not my size, or they had a stain, you know, or they weren't long enough, you know, different things like that. And I will say one good thing about the Salvation Army is they had, I think all of their clothes on this day, or green tags, something like that, was 50% off. And because this did have a green tag, I already tore it off. Let me show y'all. It looked like a Goodwill tag, but it's not. They said they use these sometimes too. It was a green tag, so I got this for half off. Their blouses are normally like $3.99, so I got this for just a couple of bucks. And this is a Worthington brand, really pretty shirt that I thought I could wear. It's not really thick. You'd have to wear something under it, but I could, you know, leave it unbuttoned and wear it kind of open with this over it. I might have it inside out. I think I do. Do I? No, I don't. Anyway, pretty colors. It's got this really pretty kind of pink color that I'm liking these days on it. Get up here where y'all can see the pattern on it a little bit better. But yeah, got that for just a couple of bucks. So even though I complain about prices, I do still get good deals. And that is why I still shop. So if you are frustrated about the prices, like I am, I try to remind myself that there are still deals to get in the thrift stores. I kind of wanted to show y'all a little before. This is where I'm wanting to put that little rooster and chicken little hanging rack right here. As you can see, I have these two here, but it's because I used to have this kind of pushed down. And I just think the little rack that I got will look so much cuter right here. For one, we can hang more stuff on it. You see, we've got like 2 or 3 things hanging on each hook, and I just think it will look good there. And then once I get this hung up, I want to show y'all a couple of the pieces from last week's video, that big brown crock and that big vintage basket where I ended up putting those. But let's go get this cleaned up and start with the little peg rack first. Also, while I'm in here at the kitchen sink and I'm thinking about it, I wanted to show y'all, I broke like so many things in my kitchen here recently. I broke this soap dish thing here that I got at Target. I broke the clear glass that was holding this. Y'all, I've just been so rough in here at my kitchen. But let's get this cleaned real quick. Oh, I should have went and got the electric drill. There's a lot of screws in this. Well, let's see. And I'm probably going to have to like fill in and putty these holes a little bit because that's going to look rough. Okay, so you can clearly see that I did not take these down when I painted my bedroom a couple years ago. I usually take everything down and unscrew it, but I apparently did not do these that way because there's the old wall color I had right there. So what I'm going to do first is take just a little bit of sandpaper and kind of sandpaper where these holes were and where some of this rough edge is from this paint on both of these. Fill in the holes, touch this up with some paint, and then we will hang up the rack. Okay, y'all, here it is, all finished. It's a little wobbly like that, but I mean it's held up there, so I'm gonna go ahead and hang up a couple of our things, see how I like it. Tried to hang it kind of high for robes. think it's going to look good. Okay, good. I did hang it high enough. I was thinking about putting them like there, I guess. And then my husband has like this undershirt thing that he wears. And then he always wears like these basketball shorts at night. So I think it turned out really, really cute. I'll kind of stand back so y'all can see it too. There it is. Hopefully I won't get tired of it. Sometimes stuff like this, I don't like to have like a lot of mess out, but these are the things that we really don't like having in the bathroom where showers and humidity and all that's going on. So I think it's a very cute. It looks better than those other little hooks. I think just turned out adorable for my style of decor, and it's useful. Also, for now, this is where I put that brown old crock that I showed y'all in last week's thrift haul. I don't know if it's too big here or how much I really like it here, but I just love the color of it. It kind of matches the furniture. And then I can envision like a big bunch of mums in there. Or just something for the fall. I think will look so pretty there. So anyway, that's where I decided to put that. Sorry, the light keeps coming in and out. That's that window over there kind of messing with us. So yeah, there's that. And then over here on the bottom is where I put that other basket for now. So I just kind of have another stack of them going right there. It's just kind of holding my fan for now because it's so hot during the summer. Yeah. Right there on the bottom is where I put the basket that I showed y'all in last week's thrift haul as well. Even though we're all frustrated with the pricing, don't give up on your local thrift stores that depend on us to provide for their programs and different things like that. Just give them a chance. Go in there. Sometimes you will catch stuff that they didn't catch that is priced right, or somebody was pricing to get rid of things that day. So just continue to support your thrift stores, your local thrift stores, mom and pop shops, all that kind of stuff. But just go in there with the thought in mind that you're going to find something wonderful, and I bet you do. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. We love y'all, and I'll see you really soon with a brand new video.